Let us continue playing this war of mine. We're on day 19, and things got a little away from us for the last video. We've recovered one set of lethal wounds and have caused ourselves another. I'm hoping it's recovered anyway, because if it's not... yeah, there's still some problems going on. How is Zlata? Pavel is fine. Excellent. Right, Zlata, you need to go up there and bandage yourself, which is the only one we got left. So we're going to need to do something about that. In the meantime, let's go and cook some meals. They're going to cook 2, which uses up the last of our vegetables. We're now out of veggies on day 19. So things are now going to start getting a little rougher for us, especially if I can't get... no, that rat meat's taking forever. Hopefully, the trader arrives today. Because, dear God, we want to trade more we can't go to the hospital anymore, so we can't trade for more medicine. Alright, you eat. I know you need to go to bed. I know you need to go to bed. I need to get you, though, to eat. You're tired. You go rest. You should be tired as well, actually, but... alright, now you need to go rest. Right, so with all that done... we need to debate things. Cigarettes are no longer ridiculously pricey. I should actually go and sort you out there. But yeah. I think the plus point I meant to have a look at. Classical music. Okay, that's changed my priorities significantly. Okay, so we need a stove. Anton? Stove. No ifs, buts, maybes, or whatevers. I know we needed other stuff before this. We need as absolute priority here. And I'm gonna put the stove there. Actually, can I put it anywhere closer? Okay, I seem to be dragging off the wrong way, but hold on. Cute. Doesn't seem to like playing in window mode this game, not particularly anyway. I'm gonna put the stove. I should put it somewhere reasonably accessible, actually. Most people are down here most of the time, so we're going to put it there. And that I would rush to, because we need that done soon. Meanwhile, 10 AM. Trader! Dear God, we have a trader. Pavel! Trade! We have our priorities today. We do have our priorities. Also may involve getting some people some food, but for now... we are really, really glad to see you. And he has bandages. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that would do for some bizarre reason. Okay. So let's get ourselves that. I think the other thing we're going to go for is as many parts as we can grab for now. In fact, that's probably a bit... I can probably go and grab some veggies at this point. No, I didn't think that would do. Can I add herbs would be useful. I can only add 2 of those. I could try adding bullets. 1 bullet. Okay, so that's both our medicines done for that. Deal. Because we did get rid of almost all of them just there. Next up, let's see if what we can get for the herbal meds. Can I get all that? Actually, I don't need... actually, no, I will need filters. Still very generous of us. Yeah, we have got to be kidding here. Okay, so I can't get that on side, really. Okay. Beyond that... beyond that, we're looking there. which I think is fine. Going to deal at that point. Finally, we're going to see what we can get for our last one. In fact, if I went a double trade there, got the extra bandage, how much wood can I get on top of that? 11 wood. And the reason the 11 wood is a potential fort here is because that would sort out any issues we're going to have with fuel. He will not sell fuel once we get to winter. But the fuel conversion is 1-for-1 anyway, so I can work around that. Can I add some sugar? No. Deal. Finally, what do we have that we can actually trade which we don't need right now? 2 moonshine. So for 2 moonshine, I'm going to nab the rest of his fuel, at the very least. 2 bullets. Yeah, I didn't think the veggies would count with that. I can get close, actually. Right. Extra bullet. I think that's acceptable deal, actually. Especially since we now know winter is coming. Okay, have a good day. Well, you're hungry, eat. Can we upgrade this? Need a thermometer. That's not a problem. I can build one of those. In fact, you can build one of those. Anton, go and eat. Now, the reason we want the thermometer here is because what I think the upgrade does is it causes it to the fuel to last longer. And we will still need to put 6 in there. If it lasts longer, then we can save some of the fuel. We should be fine for fuel. I might be overestimating this, but winter was hell last time I was in this. I remember it being hell. So you're going to upgrade that. Okay, so might also be the last day we can actually get anywhere. At least anywhere significant. Also, there's no unhappy forts. And we've got a reasonable medicine cabinet again. It's a bit of a shame, but... Nope, hold on. No, get back to bed. You stay there. I meant to click you. Okay, so we're still we are amazingly 16 parts down. So in what has been 4 days, I've doubled the amount of parts I've needed for the same thing I've been trying to build for a long time now. I'm gonna fill this up. There we go. We have a full 6-high efficient stove. The temperature will probably jump at this point. If this has been lying to me... Yeah, there we go. Temperature has now jumped up to 24 degrees centigrade. It is perfect. We will suffer no sickness while that's going on. We just have to keep it going on. Also, I added some filters, didn't I? It's part of the deal, so we're going to set up some more water. In many ways, water's not much... We can use the stove to convert snow into water, but I think the conversion is actually worse than it is doing just this. Instead of... Because I think we still need a filter for it. I'll have to have a look at that when we actually... We will be able to pick up some. In the meantime, though, there's nothing else I can really do today, is there? Oh, Anton's still tired. Anton should sleep. So these two are going to be on duty. Svita's going to be on guard. We'll end the day. So, yeah, we're still restricted on where we can go. He's on guard. You're sleeping in bed. You're sleeping in the bed. You're on scavenging duty. And... we're not going to like this. I'm not going to like this at all, but we're going to sneak into somewhere a bit dangerous. The warehouse there is probably the last place that's going to be of any real use to us here. We might be able to get 16 parts there. I'm going to prepare, and I'm going to take... I don't have any lockpicks. Taking a crowbar is definitely not the best way to play this, but we're going to take the crowbar anyway. Also... no, that'll be fine. I'll take the crowbar. I should sell one of the hatchets off next trade. I might just do that. We'll see how it goes. But the warehouse. How dangerous is this place going to be for us? Especially everywhere. This is what happens this part of the game. You just run out of places. There are some armed individuals around. We're going to be extremely careful here. Gunpowder is all we got there. And we might be going topside. Topside is definitely the better way to go, I feel. But for now, grab what we can. Door is boarded up. We do have the ability to get around that, though. Up you go. Only trash and dirt. Down we go. Because this also speeds up our escape route if we do this. It's also theft from there. Okay, we'll keep things open. Let's go find Leno. We'll be in the market every day at noon. Our next job. They have guns. The crowbar's not an effective weapon here. I may have to run. We'll see what they do. We're gambling. But the moment we see red dots, we are fleeing like mad. We're doing what you are good at. Val, you are mighty at fleeing. And we're stealing. But we're stealing from these sorts of folks. And we're still not finding any parts. Okay. This is not going to go well. See this going well. How can I possibly get out of this? There's a grate there. We're finding nothing useful. That's the annoying thing. If I was finding some useful bits, I'd be able to... They also go like they hear this. Darn it, run! Run to exit! Screw it! Okay. Alright, so we found nothing of any use here. At all. But darn it. Okay, so we're still 16 parts down. But we didn't die. That's the key there. We did not die. We didn't suffer any further wounds. Another lethally wounded person would have been a real disaster at this point. And that didn't happen. So we're okay. We do want to come back there with guns, but unfortunately, until we can't make bullets enough to kill everybody, until we get the darn parts we need to upgrade the facility so that we can do things. Okay. It is fine. It's also not winter yet. It lied to us. I'd have managed it if that hadn't been the case. Xander is feeling much better. Good. Well, you're on duty there. i.e. not doing a lot. You might as well use up the extra filter there. Rest up. We have 4 still in there. We probably don't have to massively worry about that, although I probably will put another couple in. Find that radio for me. But what did it actually say? I've started in winter. I have no idea of the specific event that triggers it. Though I know we don't have a lot of time for it. Yep, cigarettes. Yeah, so it basically is on its way. Winter is coming and all that. Oh god, rats. Okay. Hooray for rats. We like rats. They make good eating. We did get some weapon parts from there as well, but we really need to get somewhere where we can actually go and properly scavenge. We just do not have anywhere that's available. That's safe, more to the point. We have 2 saw blades. We can make some lockpicks, though I don't really want to because it's using up parts we don't have in reserve. Fertilizer for meat. Apparently with Anton it takes less time, but yet to see anything massively conclusive in that regard. Let's see if we can have any visitors today. And at 10 AM, we see nobody coming. Okay, so no visitors today. Hungry, tired, wounded, recovering. Good news is, it is recovery. You do need to sleep, but you gotta wait for Pavel. I might as well actually just top that up. But to keep that above 20, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna go mad on it, though. I have just gone mad on building it, I'll be honest. I don't want to waste fuel and then find out that it's not for another 3 days. That's the thing. I suppose I could always, once winter kicks in, I just pump it up to 6 then. But well, we'll do that instead. Meanwhile, we wait for Pavel. Pavel's actually now done, you sir. If you're fine, get up and say so. A little concerned about food. That's going to come up in a little bit. It's the only reason I'm slightly concerned there. We don't have the secondary vegetable anymore, so we can make 2 meals efficiently, and then we're going to have to use fuel and additional water. Just looking at this, we get it's 1 fuel cost for 2 meals, whereas then we'll have 1 fuel cost and free water cost, and more to the point, for that many meals. We're actually in such a point where we're going to start having to use up more of our supplies in order to cook properly. Which means our water supplies aren't going to cut it, are they? Not at present. Water shouldn't necessarily be a problem once we get snow and things, but still. On the plus side, we do have 10 free meals. If we absolutely need to have them. And in fact, I'm just going to end the day, actually. I don't see much point in waiting around here. There's nothing else for us to do. This darn warehouse, though. There's the hotel as well. Possible trade, lots of parts. That's the last place I haven't been yet. So I'm going to gamble it. You're sleeping. You're on guard duty. We're gambling at the hotel. Prepare. We shall take. What should we take with us at this point? I'm tempted to take coffee, but I know that will be needed later. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay, back. Yeah, I was waiting on taking to the hotel. I think I'm going to go in blind for the moment. If I had lockpicks, I'd take them, but I've used up all my lockpicks, so we're going in blind. And I'm sure this is the place with the 4 people who I just barely managed to dodge in one run previously. There's a lot of nice stuff here, but there's 4 people to dodge. And nope, this doesn't look like the last time I did this, so I seem to have come from the opposite side to what I was used to. More shell casings. It wants us to make guns. The game wants us to make guns. Now, he didn't seem to be armed. I'm not up for trusting that. This also isn't theft going from here, but there are other red dots on the board. Oh, more shell casings. Some coffee and gun parts. It's just not giving us raw components. Actually, close that door. We have a hidey spot at least. For peace and freedom! And more gun casings. I meant to just actually look there rather than just open that, but okay, we've done that now. We're just not finding a lot of stuff. Okay, well, we got that exit available. That door is... Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, sir? Okay, that way. That means I'm closing this door, and we're going up here. And here's where we hope we're doing okay. The good news is we can escape down the left-hand side as well. This is the same place actually. It just looks different to me because I came at it from the other end last time. What I'm worried about is what's up here. And also, oh, there's the trader. I'm not going to steal from that lot. I'm going to ignore the treasure trove of potential things there because we're not finding anything we actually want. It's the annoying thing. I just do not have parts. Nothing but trash. That's kind of what I'm feeling about this at the moment. So we can hide in there. Let's have a look. I should really be doing this a lot more cautiously, but let's just see how we go. Okay. That's probably not the best of ideas for me to be either. Oh, he wasn't talking about me. That's alright then. Still, I want to be a little cautious here if we can. They're not going to leave that area, I don't believe. And I can't get down there anyway. What I could possibly try to do is a trade. Also, no, I can't get through there. That's why I was asking you to do that in the first place. Okay, well, I got a little time. Let's see. Let's take some risks. If it goes completely wrong, then it goes completely wrong. That would be theft, though. Let's get in there. Nothing in here. Okay, he's just happy to trade. I'm okay with this. Right. What has he got? He's got loads of parts. I need 16. Right, that is what we want. We want 16 parts. No more, no less. And what we have amounts to not very much. But we're getting there. Let's go for electronic parts. He's happy to do that. Deal! Run away! We've got what we wanted after so bloody long. Oh, that felt... Okay, I'm probably going to find out I need other things now. But, you know, I'm quite content with what we did there. We went in. They weren't... Alright, the last group that I encountered in the hotel were horrific. Either way, they seemed like peaceful folk, and fortunately, they didn't have a lot else that was any valuable to us. But still, potential trading partners are always good. Anyway, I will resume on day 21 next time, and it's still not winter. We're going to ignore the darn notifications of it unless they suddenly change. That's probably the precursor warning before it actually does. So that is better. Maybe I'll do one more day. Just because that is feeling better. Okay, you are going to... Alright, we're going to sort this out first. Cook that. You two are going to eat, and then we'll deal with the other two in a little bit. Alright, you grab that. You are just going to stare. Going to grab that. You are then going to go down and rest. Okay, hungry, recovered, wounded. You're going to have to wait. You are going to have to go and... Actually, no. We're going to make meals at this stage. So as you see, we're now using up our water at a massive rate of knots. We're nearly out of it. And now we're down to rat-only meals. And in fact, dear God, it does work out faster. You. Meat. Charge of the meat brigade. Oh, no, hold on. No, don't eat that. Cancel that, please. No, cancel that. There is a well-fed thing on there, but still. Slatter, you need to go and sort that out. Next up, you need to go and set up some more rat traps. Excellent. Right, now you can eat. And you can head down there. And somebody's going to be visiting us today. Okay. Yep, you need to go and lie down. You are going to check out the door. I don't know who this one is. Thank goodness you're here. Lucy's pillaging houses and raping women. I can lock the doors. We're boarding up the windows. And that helps, that gives a content warning. Huzzah! So that is content. We are down a person, but I can live with that. Right. Oh no, actually, you sleep. I meant to sleep Pavel for that. Pavel, while we're on it, go up there. We will help make the house more secure. Huzzah! Advanced metal shop. Now, what we need after this? Parts, most likely. But, you know. All is going well. I should also check the radio once we're done with this. But that means the working shop is now fully operational. And we can make bullets. And huzzah, we can trade. You go check out the radio then. I'll get much colder. Okay, military acts towards civilians. Military retreat to the previous position to machine strategy. Okay, we can move around the city again at last. That's opening up most areas back to us, including Sniper Junction, where we can get most of the parts we need. Speaking of which, let's find out what parts we do need. So, we can make military vests, we can make helms, we can make assault rifles, actually. We can also make bullets, we can make lots and lots of bullets. So, really parts, and I need at least 11 there. But, more importantly, we want to build the last thing we haven't really got here, which is a lot of wood. Wood, parts, water. Yeah, pretty much, and cogs as well. Make everything we can out of whatever we can find is the goal from now on. So, with that having been done, and a content ladder is always going to be a bonus. Pavel does not seem to sleep a lot, although that might just be because I've just accidentally clicked him somewhere. I'm just going to end the day. Right. Huzzah, everywhere is opened up again. Okay. I'm going to go St. Mary's Church for this one, because St. Mary's Church is one of two, and I quite like St. Mary's Church for one of the variants anyway. So we're going to go with that. You're going to sleep, you're going to go and guard, we're going to have Pavel head out there. The military outpost, we can trade booze for stuff. Sniper Junction we've basically cleared out, there's still materials there if I wanted them. Now we're going to St. Mary's Church for now. Other options, we have the Ruined Villa. Once the winter hits, a new area is going to be restricted. I'm going to go straight here though. And I'm going to nab a couple of saws. Just because offhand, I think we might need them. We might not, but it depends on which configuration they've got here. The first configuration I came across with this, I think has basically community underneath the church. The second one has the church yeah, it's this. Okay, this is the second one of them, and I'm not 100% sure this is a good one for us, actually. This might be a slightly more dangerous one. More gunpowder. There we are. It wants us to make guns. That's all I'm determined with this. So scaffold in. It's still got the facility underneath it. I'm just now reluctant to see what's going on. Down we go, down we go. There are plenty of places I can hide if I want to. And I think I want to. And yep, I did need a saw. There's also rubble piles we're going to have to sort through. But for now... I think I'm just going to get myself access to this side, which will probably take me... There's another broken guitar. This will take me probably a reasonable part of the night, but we want to just get down... Oh, actually, there's another second pile there. I'm not sure we needed to do this necessarily, but we're going to do it anyway. It's not actually taking all that long. That's going at shovel speed. No, that is shovel speed that went at. That should have taken longer. The good news is, more rubble piles. Or at least getting rat bait, if nothing else, at this stage. And an extra bit of moonshine. And guess what? Rubble piles. Yeah, we are moving at shovel speed. I don't know what's... I think the game is confused. It thinks we got a shovel when we don't. Because this should have taken... I should have just about cleared the first one by this point, but huzzah. I shouldn't complain too much. This gives us an extra way out. Or an extra way we can move around the facility anyway. Back up we go. And you see we need a second saw there. I don't know where the guy out there has gone. Might be worth having a look at that, but to start with, we're going to take use of our magic shovel hands. Yeah, I had the exact number of saw blades I needed for this bit. Have a look at it. Almost seems like a shortcut into the little area under the... Yeah, because the first one has the sort of community under there. This one seems, for whatever reason, have it under the house. It's basically reversed for safe and dangerous areas. But we're still not getting any parts. Stop complaining, Pavel Shovel Hands. This is going far, far smoother than it should do. Okay, we're going to clear out that pile. Now, they might hear us from here. In fact, they're almost certainly going to hear us from here. And this means we can now actually enter the house from under here, and we've basically cleared an escape path. For now, grab more things. Yeah, a lot of useful components, but none of the basic components, which is what we're really struggling for. I'm going to miss the library. Right, let's open the house up. Let's close that. I wasn't sure. It's also nearly 3 AM. Let's open her up. I'm gonna run back. Actually, let's have a look at what's up here. I'm gambling a little here, but let's go for it. Best dog in the world. Alright, run to exit. Only thing of note is if there is anything good here. There doesn't seem to be, actually. Oh, and I missed all of these piles out. Okay, no, hold on. Pavel can run really, really quickly. I want to just have a quick check through one of these, grab whatever I can. I've got time. Promise you I've got time. But I might as well grab everything I can. 4 AM. He needs to be running back soon. 5 AM is the cutoff point. I've grabbed nothing useful. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've got lots of reasonable stuff out of that, but only reasonable. Alright, you've got 40 minutes to make it to the exit, sir. But you are the fast runner. Don't want to get sniped. Slide down 2 ladders and you're free. Freedom! Well, we have a new place we can basically explore and loot for parts, but it's parts we're running low on. How have I managed to get to this point of the game and where I've got none of the basics? I mean, sure, I can get most of them through the trader, but still, it seems like I've been waiting for parts for so long, and now I've got enough. I now can't get any more. Trading seems the only way I can get them. Oh well. We shall resume on day 22, so I shall see you next time. Until then.